Hi, my name is Blake Harrison and I play Keith in Step 9 of 12.
What is it about Rob Hayes' writing that attracted you to the play?
The story's really great. I think that the characters are really good, especially Keith. I absolutely adore that character. I think it's absolutely brilliant, well written. It's funny, but it's also really dark and dramatic, and I like to think you really feel for these characters.
What is the biggest challenge for you going from TV to theatre?
The great thing about theatre is that you have that extended rehearsal period to really explore these characters and find out what works best in a scene. Whereas with TV and film, from my experience of it, you have a very, very, very short rehearsal time. If you rehearse at all, a lot of times you just go onto set and do it. And obviously when you're on stage, you get an immediate response. If I say a line that's funny in this, I don't have to wait 4 or 5 months for it to air to know if people found it funny or not. You know immediately whether you've done a good job with it or not. How
do you get into character?
It's probably going to take a lot of time and be quite a difficult thing with things like the in-betweeners, just to kind of go back to that. I did that for 4 years, so even though at the start of it to get into character may have taken a bit of time, now if I wanted to do Neil, I just literally look up and smile. I just go, and then Neil, and that's it.
What is the weirdest encounter you've had with a fan thus far?
A guy wrote me some fan mail, and in it he said, could you write a letter back to my girlfriend and convince her to marry me? And I did it, and I said that he sounds like a really nice guy, but I also put a disclaimer at the bottom saying that if he turns out to be a axe murderer, then I'm not liable for any kind of lawsuit or anything like that for convincing you to marry him.
In relation to the play, do you like coffee or tea?
Keith is becoming a very big coffee fan, to the point where he knows everything about coffee, even that there are some coffee beans that are eaten by squirrels and shat out by squirrels and then taken up by farmers and go for £10 a cup. So there you go. If you're drinking a £10 cup of coffee, it might be squirrel shit.
This is from Alice from Aberdeen. Do you have any pre-show rituals?
I get in early and I run the whole show by myself, just like I'm doing a one-man show. I do everyone's parts and I just run it all by myself, just so I've got the lines in my head and I do the movements and stuff like that.
Do you ever get nervous?
Every single night I'm pretty sure I'm going to be a bag of nerves. Just because, you're putting yourself out there to these people that can have an immediate thing, and also you don't know what's going to happen. You mess up on film or TV, you can have another take. You can work it out. Whereas with this, if a mistake is made, you just got to keep pushing through and hope that nobody notices. And yeah, it's going to be really nervous. And I'm a nervous peer. I'll probably go to the loo about 20 times in the 15 minutes prior to the show starting.
If you could meet anyone in the world, who would it be?
I would like to work with, if I can change it to that, because probably someone like Gary Oldman, because I just think he's the best actor alive and I love him.
In 9 words, describe Step 9 of 12.
Dark, gritty drama with a funny edge to it. Look forward to seeing you at Step 9 of 12 at Trafalgar Studios.